After recently visiting Kilkenny and witnessing the castle that dominates the city's skyline, I was intrigued to find out the castle's history and discover who lived in Kilkenny's castle. Kilkenny's town's atmosphere and scenery makes you feel as if you've stepped back in time. The county's commitment to preserving the historic buildings and streets is admirable. Their ancient, untouched buildings, churches, and of course the castle, provide character and an aesthetic that is harder to find in modern-day Ireland. The Butler family were one of the original families that resided in Kilkenny Castle, as in 1391, James Butler bought the castle and its surrounding land, making him the ruler of the area. The castle faced many misfortunes as throughout Irish history and the battles that took place during their residency, the castle was frequently used for defence, such as in 1650 during the English Civil War, where Oliver Cromwell led numerous sieges across Ireland, with his first attack on Kilkenny being the castle. The castle faced many ruins, the south wall was destroyed, and the Butler family were forced into exile in Europe. And in 1680, when Charles II took to the throne, the Butler family were free to return back to the castle. But upon their return, extensive construction work was required to restore the castle. By the 18th century, the Butler's family fortune had decreased significantly, and the consecutive neglect and rebuilding of the castle was causing a strain. And once again, in May 1922, the castle became occupied, this time by Republican forces during the Irish Civil War. The family had to leave again, but after the 2-day battle, the castle was once again restored to the Butlers. Come 1935, the Butlers decided to end their time at Kilkenny Castle, and for 5 days they held an auction to sell off the castle's contents, and the castle remained theirs until 1967. And it was in 1967 where Arthur Butler sold the rundown castle back to the town for a mere £50. Quote, "The people of Kilkenny, as well as myself and my family, feel a great pride in the castle, and we have not liked to see its deterioration. We determined that it should not be allowed to fall into ruins. There are already too many ruins in Ireland."
Amongst them, the present Marquess Charles Butler, British-born, who made his home in the US after the Second World War. Now aged 92, he says he approves of his cousin's move in the 60s in giving the castle to the public, and he contrasts its rundown state when handed over with present condition as restoration continues.
What the Board of Works has done is just unbelievable. I think it's so beautiful. And it is sad that it doesn't belong in the family anymore, but it's great to be in very good hands. I mean, the upkeep of this place, I succeeded my cousin, the sixth Marquess, and he said he couldn't afford to keep the place up. and nor could I either, because it's not cheap.
The castle held a handover party where many notable people attended, such as Charles Haughey and Mick Jagger.